You'd probably think I'm off some sort of drug if I told you your life is exactly like a video game where you can switch how things make you feel almost instantly, but I'm not. But before you say something, just hear me out. Everything that happens to you isn't good or bad by nature. Your mind simply puts that label on it. Picture Jimmy and Gilbert here. Jimmy struggles with his discipline and staying on track with his goals and wonders how Gilbert can be so good at these. Jimmy told himself that he would go on a run later, and when tying his shoes, he starts thinking about how much that last kilometer is gonna suck, how the weather won't be the best today, or how his knee might not be at its peak condition. Gilbert just says fuck this, looks at the run not as something bad, but a chance to develop his physical capabilities and have his mind at peace for a while. He realizes that some people aren't even fortunate enough to be able to do consistent exercise like he is, and then he ends up doing what Jimmy perceives to be bad while enjoying it and being grateful he could even do it in the first place. The same exact situation for two people can be perceived as good or bad, and it's simply up to them to interpret it the way they want. And if you still don't understand it, I'll give you a more personal example. When I broke up with my ex, I spent a long time saddened by the fact that I wouldn't be with her again and full of anger and jealousy towards her new boyfriend. But then I started to realize that this isn't something bad, I'm just perceiving it to be like that. What I mean is that contrary to your thinking in this negative way, I can focus on what good it brought me, such as how it taught me to love someone, how it taught me so many things about myself, and that now I can refocus my future to where it really should be going. So even though it was bad at the time, I looked at the positive points that I could get from it, learned from them, and became a better man because of it. Now let's say for example that one of your family members passes away. Of course this is super negative and something that you would understandably be sad about, but there's also lessons and good to be found in there. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't understand that losing a family member is a tragedy. What I'm saying is that you have the power, and only you do, to control how you interpret things throughout your life. You can understand that something like that is a tragedy, but then also perceive it as a lesson to learn, that people come and go and you have to appreciate your time with them, that you have to appreciate the lessons they teach you, and things such as that. So of course I'm giving you drastic examples so you understand my points, but throughout your days, if you feel overwhelmingly negative towards something, check if your perception is making it seem worse than it actually is. And in every situation, try to draw at least one positive thing from it, even if it's a lesson that you learn. If you like this video, I'd appreciate if you subscribed. And with that said, stay strong, brothers.